My kid is bored and needs something to do. The kids in the neighborhood are destructive. I've seen kids outside the local store smoking and drinking. Can you believe how many kids just wander in the neighborhood? Kids don't show respect for themselves or for others. These are just a few of the reasons why I have been sure to encourage my children to participate in extracurricular activities, not only to keep them busy, but also to keep them out of trouble. When I'm finished today, I hope that you will all realize the importance of childhood participation in extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities are an important part of childhood development. The National Center for Education Statistics states that these activities, extracurricular, offer opportunities for students to learn the values of teamwork, individual and group responsibility, physical strength and endurance, competition, diversity, and a sense of culture and community. Teamwork is an important integral part of life. You will need to be capable of working with others throughout your childhood and into adulthood. You may be required to do a project with other students while in school. And many companies require multiple people to work together to accomplish a common goal. Most children begin learning personal responsibility at a very young age, but they don't begin learning group responsibility until they start school or they start participating in group activities. Physical strength and endurance are a big reason why my oldest child enjoys participating in sports. He strives to be physically strong and will push himself to the limits to be involved in multiple activities. My oldest two children definitely follow in my footsteps when it comes to competition. They are very competitive and strive to win at everything they participate in. This has given them a sense of pride not only in their activities, but also in their schoolwork. They know that to participate in extracurricular activities, they have to keep up their grades and that they have to get a positive report from school. Participation in any type of school or community activity gives children a sense of community pride and respect. I've witnessed in my own neighborhood the differences between children who were active in the community and those who were left to roam the streets with no respect for others. According to the Merrill Palmer Quarterly, some researchers found that children who participated in some 1 to 3 hours a day of activities after school were rated by teachers as having better social skills and fewer acting out behavior problems than children who participated either in no activities or more activities each day. Lacking social skills typically leads to rejection by others, which in turn leads to the acting out and criminal behaviors as children grow. Kids need to be exposed to others throughout their childhood and encouraged to follow the basic rules of life. I have a 9-year-old who has bipolar disorder and sometimes does lack some social skills, but we've made some progress by engrossing him in activities he enjoys. We tried sports with him, but he couldn't handle the large group activity and competitiveness. We had to find the activity that would allow him to be around people, but not necessarily have the same contact. His forte is music and acting. Overscheduling is something you need to be aware of and avoid as well. You want your children to be involved in group activities, but you also want them to just be kids and learn to entertain themselves in a positive way. They need time to run and play without the regiment of schedules and rules of play. My children range in age from 7 to 13 and are involved in various after-school activities to include, slide please, the National Junior Honor Society and school clubs. Some of those clubs include Operation Smile. I don't know what all I have on my list. Let's see. We have band and strings, which I have a few that participate in those activities. Newspaper and yearbook. Right now they're not doing that, but they have done those in the past. So we also have sports activities that they participate in. I have several that play soccer. They like baseball, cheerleading, those types of activities. So, and then I have my son that also participates in music and acting. We've worked extremely hard to keep them from overscheduling while allowing them the opportunity to become well-rounded individuals. The U.S. Census Bureau reports about 75% of 12 to 17-year-old children who participated in extracurricular activities are on track academically, compared with 60% of children in this age group who did not participate in such activities. Indicators of success include consistent attendance, academic achievement, and aspirations for continuing education beyond high school, and that's according to the National Center for Education Statistics. Kids who participate in these organized activities are less likely to be troublemakers, and they are less likely to be the kids getting suspended from school. They will more likely be leaders and show respect for their teachers. Participation in these activities keeps kids off the streets. It also gives them a positive activity to focus their energy on. My mom, who was the superintendent of a detention home for juveniles, recently told me that at least 75% of the kids she had in kid jail had never been involved in any form of after-school or extracurricular activity. These kids had never had an outlet and had made bad decisions based on that, and they participated in criminal activities. Why does this all really matter? Participation in extracurricular activities looks good on college and job applications, and it shows admission officers and employers that you're well-rounded and responsible. College admissions officers look at everything. It's no longer about your grades and test scores, but more so if you are a leader or participate in various activities that make you diverse. Colleges will often take a B student who has participated in extracurricular activities over an A student who's done nothing except go to school and get good grades. Even employers are looking for the well-rounded individual. They want to see if that person that they are about to hire can multitask and be part of a team. As we can all see, there are multiple positive aspects from participating in after-school extracurricular activities. What our children do now will possibly affect their lives as they venture into adulthood. Extracurricular activities are good for your child's mind, body, and soul. Please support your children and encourage them to become involved in school or community activities. I'm sure you won't regret it.